What's happening, YouTubers? The True 17 coming at you out of Los Angeles, California. Gonna drop a little knowledge today on you, a little baseball knowledge. Now, this is mainly for the kids out there, all the youngsters that are playing baseball, like to be pitching and stuff, and for some of you weekend warriors that are still trying to do it at your older ages. But I get a lot of messages from kids on here asking me about pitching, asking me how to throw pitches, what I used to throw, all that kind of stuff. So instead of messaging everybody back, I figure why not just make a video. So first we're going to start off four-seam fastball. Okay, standard fastball that everybody uses. Okay, called it four seams because as it rotates this way you see all four seams. Now this is called the horseshoe. Seams go around in a horseshoe. Okay, when you hold your four-seam fastball, you want to have the open end of the horseshoe on the thumb side of your hand. Here. Okay, so I'm going across the horseshoe with my fingers. Okay, open end of the horseshoe's on the inside of the thumb. Now that is important because if you look, okay, the way the seam works on a baseball, okay, from the inside of the horseshoe to the outside it rises up. Okay, just like the digits on your finger. From index finger to middle finger, the joint right here rises up. So you want those things to sit right along the seam, give you better control. Okay, a lot of kids when you're younger, you don't have big hands. Okay, so you hold the ball deep in your hand like this. Okay, it's against your palm. That's okay when you're younger. But as your hands get bigger, okay, you want to have what we call the window right here. Okay, get the window there. Always have better control with the ball out in your fingertips. Okay, so you want to have the ball in your digits. Thumb straight underneath. Four-seam fastball. Let her rip. It's what you challenge guys with. It's where you paint the corners. It's how the guys that throw 94, 95 make a living. Now if you don't throw that hard, okay, you want to get a little movement, go with what we call the two-seamer. Two-seamer, rotation, two seams. Okay, put your fingers right in the middle of the two seams for the maximum movement. Go with no seams. Okay, a lot of guys they like to put the fingers on the seams. Okay, that works too. Importance: finger under the ball, two fingers on top, in between the seams. Now you can hold it, rotate it this way. You can put your fingers across the seams, whatever feels comfortable to you. Okay, but you throw a two-seamer, ball's gonna run. We call it run. So coming into the hitter, boom, and then kind of take off one direction or the other depending on whether you're righty or lefty. If you want to try and create a little sink, like I said with the window before, so two-seamer, again, out in the fingertips. Okay, if you want to throw a little sink, a little sinker ball, people don't know how to throw a sinker. Basically, it's just a two-seamer that you hold a little deeper in your hand. So you eliminate the window, not as much space in there. So that's a sinker pitch. Alright, next, show you guys how to do change-up. Now there's many ways to throw a change-up. A lot of people like to throw the circle change. We get like the OK sign, like this. Okay, put the ball in there. Bam. Whatever works for you. Younger kids, suggest you just put all four fingers on the ball. Put all four fingers on the ball. Put your thumb underneath. The more fingers you have on the ball, the slower it's going to come out of your hand. Now the key to a change-up though is you got to hold it like an egg. Okay, I always tell my kids at the school, the softer if you hold it soft, you can't throw it hard. So you hold your change-up grip, you should be able to pull that ball right out of your hand nice and easy. If you try and pull it out, you can't get it. Okay, you're holding that thing too tight. Now the key to good change-up is always on the release. So when you release your change, you know, fastball, bam, straight over the top, pow. Change up, you want to stay behind, what we say, stay behind the pitch. So you want to think you're coming across, boom, flat hand, like you're trying to smack somebody square in the chest. Boom, keep your hand behind the ball. Okay, let these top fingers that are on top of the ball roll off. Just try and spin that baby backwards. Call it pulling the string on somebody. Tinker with that a little bit. Okay, like I said, you can try the circle change. It's a little more advanced. I suggest you just put all four fingers on the ball. Hold the ball with your with your index finger and your pinky, thumb underneath. Just let these two bad boys chill on the top. Don't really grip it. Okay, that's what we call choking the change. You don't want to choke your change up and you end up throwing it in the dirt. Let these bad boys just chill on top, so you can release, let them roll off the fingers, create backspin. Key to a changeup is making it look just like your fastball. So if you're going to throw a 4-seam fastball, you got to throw a 4-seam changeup, so it looks the same coming out of your hand, but it just moves slower. Now we'll go quickly into like a little slider curveball, and if you're a youngster and you ain't 14 yet, don't be throwing no curveballs, man, because 12-year-olds throwing curveballs just gonna blow up your elbow. You're never gonna be able to throw a baseball again. So this is mainly for the older guys. Now there's tons of ways to hold slider or curveball, but always, most important, middle finger against the seams, not on top, not on the other side, against the seams with pressure. Other finger here, again, gotta have a window, more control out in the fingertips. Okay, so I hold my slider here against the seams with the horseshoe. Okay, now all you do on a slider or a curveball, okay, you move your arm the same way you would your fastball up to this point, you come forward, then bam, last second, snap your fingers out in front around the ball. Okay, you want to create, see how like my fingers are pointing back at my chest, so I always tell my kids, imagine you got like a beach ball stuck to your chest. Okay, and you're trying to reach around that beach ball, touch the back of the ball. That's kind of arm action. Straight up over the top, bam, come around, touch the back of the beach ball. Try and release that thing right out in front of your nose. Okay, so tinker with that too. Now you can hold, seen guys hold curveballs on the seams here, on the seams there. Doesn't matter. You can hold it anywhere you want on the seam, whatever feels best for you. You might try one way and it doesn't break. Try to hold it somewhere else and it might break. But the key to every single pitch, every pitch works off the fastball. So you gotta have the same arm action on your fastball as you do your change, as you do your curveball. If you slow your arm up on the change, all you're doing is telling the hitter, here comes a changeup, and that's when the thing gets whacked around the yard. So the key to every pitch, and I'll give you one quick little get up out of the glove. So you got your glove, ball and glove, okay? Take your ball out of the glove the same way on your fastball, same way on your changeup, same way on your curveball. Always got to take it out nice and relaxed. Nice and relaxed. Okay, you take this thing out tight, you're holding and squeezing the crap out of the ball. It's a lot of wasted energy. Take it out real tight, all these muscles in your arm tightening up. You think, in your brain, you're going, squeezing it, power, power, power. When in reality, it's going to slow your arm down. Okay, so you take it out of the glove nice and loose, you get up to your power position, ball behind your head. Then when it's time to throw the ball and go to the plate, your muscles are going to tighten up on their own. You're going to get that whip in your arm, you're going to get that explosiveness on your pitch. But same thing as far as hitting goes. You got to be loose at the dish. When you're swinging the bat, you got to stay loose. Can't be up there gripping the crap out of the bat real tight, all your muscles tighten up. Can't be explosive. The brain wants to tell you, if you squeeze hard, if you tense up your muscles, you're going to have more power. But in baseball, it's the exact opposite. So, that's that. Bam. 4-seam fastball. 2-seam fastball. Change. Curveball. Hope that helps some of you guys out. If you want to see something else, let me know. I'll try and do a video. See you guys later.